Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to my channel. My name is George Kingori, your online finance guy who speaks about all things finance, how you can be able to save, invest and grow in your financial affairs. And today I'm going to speak about generational wealth. How do families grow their generational wealth? They grow their generational wealth not by many funny investments, but through mostly three investments that most families grow their wealth and maintain their wealth through generations. So one of them is land and real estate. Yes, land and real estate is one of the investments that has been seen to actually grow the wealth of families, grow their net worth, and because land is limited in supply, it is constantly appreciating, and because it is immovable, it cannot easily be sold off by one generation, limiting the wealth of the generations to that generation. But because it takes time, and especially large scale land or large scale real estate investments, then you find this wealth actually stays through the generations in these families. So land and real estate is one of the things that actually grows the wealth of these families and maintains this wealth. And that is where you hear people talking about old money. This is because of old investments that are not as mobile, that are not as liquidatable, that take time to actually produce money, but because of their existence, they still give you some form of return on investment to be able to maintain your expenses as a family and be able to allow you to have these investments over a period of time still within the family and earning some interest over a long period of time. The other thing is the stock market. Many families actually have many shares in big companies. The beauty about shares is that you could be able to grow your net worth simply because of capital gains. Yes, shares grow over a period of time, and the stock market has been seen even through a period of 20 years that it is still growing at 10% despite the dips and despite the market failures. So stock market is also the second way that many generations in many families actually still hold on to their wealth. Yes, invest in shares now, invest in shares continuously, and leave these shares to your children and the generations after that. They make money in capital gains, they make money in having dividends and other gains from these stocks and shares, and they are able to maintain their wealth. This is the second biggest way that families actually maintain wealth among the family throughout generations. Of course, the third one that I cannot fail to mention is business enterprises. The major people in the families establish a business, grow a business, train the next generation, and bring them to speed in terms of how to manage the business, how to grow the business, the opportunities that are there. Sometimes they go as far as educating them specifically to be able to take over the tasks of managing this business. And once this generation is capable and able, they are able to inherit the business and continuously grow the business, and then hand the business over to another third generation or their children after that. This way the wealth of the family is maintained throughout the generations. Of course, because the business is generating money, they are getting their salaries from the business, they are getting dividends from the business, they're able to grow their business significantly. So that is the third way that families maintain wealth throughout the generations. You will not find people investing in personal homes, putting as much in terms of maintaining the generational wealth. You will not find people buying cars, being able to maintain wealth within generation, because again, cars depreciate over a period of time. You will not find people having investments in other ways that depreciate over time, or in things that actually continuously lose value or have not maintained value for a period of time. This is because you need something that could be able to continue to grow, continue to generate some investment and some income for this generation to consume as it continues to hold value for the next generation. Think about your generations after you. Would you like them to start where you started down there, or would you like them to start at a certain upper level so that their generation of wealth is actually improved, or their chances are generally much better than you when you were starting? So think about generational wealth and how you can be able to enter into these 3 asset classes: land and real estate, the stock market, and getting into it significantly in terms of investments and business enterprises. That is the only way you could be able to ensure that the generations after you are catered for. Thank you for tuning into the channel and staying up to this point. Remember to subscribe to the channel, to leave a comment down in the section comment, and like this video. Thank you and enjoy your day.